Hello, driving intelligence community. The other day I found myself on the same flat road where I've done 0 to 60 runs in the past with my 10th generation F150. That was at a time when I was trying to see if I was going to get better general overall performance from a move from 355 gears, the stock gears with an open diff, to 410 gears with a limited slip axle. At that time, the 0 to 60 with an idle, starting from idle, no load up of the torque converter was 9.8 seconds. And 9.33 seconds when I was loading up the torque converter. So not really impressive, but I was hoping for significant improvement when I went to those much more friendly gears. Put the 410 gears in there, ended up with a 0 to 60 over 10 seconds. Never posted that video or any videos about that because I was confused about it. I wanted to do some research. Found out I did have a problem with the knock sensor being overly sensitive over 2,000 RPM. It affected fuel economy, it affected performance. I had 5-star detune that knock sensor, which made a dramatic improvement without any problems with the engine, no knock whatsoever. So it was time, after a transmission rebuild and improving the knock sensor performance and also putting in a 2200 RPM stall converter, to see what we're going to get out of this truck. So this video is going to show you a 0 to 60 run and in the same location, same conditions. Now, when I took off, I loaded the torque converter slightly, didn't completely load it up because I've heard that that's bad news for your transmission, can cause you to overheat and cause problems, even though I've got a really heavy-duty, high-performance torque converter. As soon as I let off the brake, I had significant wheel spin. Again, it's limited slip, so both wheels were spinning. The rear end was sliding sideways. Let off the gas, hit it again, and I ended up with a 0 to 60 time, which was somewhat impressive with that situation of just under 9 seconds. So I'll show you what it looks like. Unfortunately, the sound did not come through when I was doing the recording, so you're not going to have any engine sound. I'll throw a little music in there with it. But I thought this might be interesting to see how the vehicle performs. Now, if you want to see all the things I've done to this truck, I've loaded 3 playlists or linked them in the description of this video. One is my 4R70W work. One is how to improve fuel economy in a 10th Gen F150, which also improves general performance. And then the last one is how to select gearing for your truck. So check all those out. But now let's take a look at the 0 to 60 performance. And please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you're surprised about that. I'm kind of surprised with all the work I've done to this truck that 0 to 60 is not better. It's not deeper into the 8-second range. Stay tuned because there will be more videos on this subject in the future. Instead of music, I'll talk about the run. Notice I slightly loaded the torque converter, which allowed the engine to reach over 2,000 RPM prior to launch, at which time I lost traction. I reduced throttle and hit it again. First gear screened to a 4,800 RPM shift to second gear. Second gear did not move as quickly through the RPMs. I might use my SCTX4 to adjust the shift RPM from first to second to see if this improves 0 to 60 times. Again, I'd love to see your comments and don't forget to leave a like. See you next time on Driving Intelligence.